it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and I have a really great haul for you today. If you are the type that likes figurines and knickknacks and all that kind of smaller stuff, I went to an auction and I was just able to get a lot of really cool things for not a lot of money. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that now. All right, so there is quite a lot to get through, so I'm going to try to be as brief as I can, but I have a weak spot for these kind of things, so we'll see. Where do I want to start? Well, I spent about $28 on everything, and everything is not even on the table that I'm going to show you. I do need to make room once I get through what's here. So let's start right back here with the birds playing the instruments. I think these are just spectacular. We've got 3 of them, and they are in perfect shape. So there is no issues that I see at all, and there's lots of small detail on these as well. So this one's playing an accordion, a flute or a recorder, and a violin, I think. So all 3 are different birds. This is a bluebird. It's made by Lefton, by the way. We have a bluebird. This one is a shrike or a shriek. I'm not a bird or an animal person. I don't know. And then a goldfinch. So really, really awesome. And now let's see here. What did I pay for that? I don't know, because let's see, all of this stuff right here and these 2 rows came together. I think I paid like $8. So out of all the figurines, I think these were the most expensive. The rest of them were cheaper, and I'll try to tell you that. But these are really cool. I am thinking that I'm going to put them online for about $60, around $60 with shipping included. Might be a little bit more. It's just a really hard thing. Some figurines go for a lot, some don't. For the fact that these are Lefton, I feel a little bit more strongly about them. And from my research, there's not much out there. I had a hard time just finding one of these birds by themselves. So for that there's 3 of them together, I wonder. If anybody has any ideas on pricing, let me know. I think that $60 is pretty reasonable. As for, as a good starting point, at least. I mean, if they don't go for that much, well, I can try, but I just don't want to miss out on more money, I guess, if it's something that's really, really in demand. I just don't know. But over here, we've got these little, let's call them brother, sister. They are painting, and they are marked on the bottom right here, Orion, made in Japan, 1947-52. I don't know who wrote that on there. I guess I could trust them on that. I mean, they do look from that time frame. Probably the person that had it before. They did a little research on Orion, if I had to guess, because otherwise, I don't know how else you would know. But they are in pretty good shape, I have to say. So I don't know how well stuff like this is going to do. They kind of look like Hummels in a way. But we'll see. I think that's an online item, and I'll sell them together. Again, not sure on the price, though. If anyone has an idea. These, again, I don't know what these are. I racked my brain trying to figure out what these are. They look, I don't know what they look like 14th or 15th century, or I don't know, like a muse, or I don't know. So like this little cap here is throwing me off. And they're not marked. That's the biggest thing. They have no maker's mark at all. They don't look like anything I've seen before either, like the style. And I mean, I don't even know when they were made, 40s, 50s. I don't think they were anything later than that. They could be slightly earlier. I would venture to guess between the 30s and the mid 50s. But again, if anybody happens to know. This was also included, a little Mickey Mouse spoon. It is actually made, well, let's see. It says Japan, so that's one cool thing about it. We'll give it a shot online, see what it does. A lot of these kind of spoons don't really do extremely well, but I'll put it in my little silverware area and get to it eventually. Here we have a really cool hanging salt and pepper shaker with these grapes. Really love it. And, oh, it's marked. I didn't even look at this. A price import, Philadelphia. Oh my gosh, can you get a load of that? This item, tarnish resistant. And I see nothing but tarnish, so I gotta love it. That's funny. So this is really cool. It might go online because it is really unique looking, really cool. If it doesn't do really well online in my research, I'll put this in the booth as well. These strawberries are super cute. Just really love them. Ceramic. I have an extra stopper I can stick in there for that. Don't know if these are going to go online or in the booth, but really awesome. If they go online, I'm not going to put those online unless they're worth at least $15. I don't think they will be, so if they go in the booth, it'll probably be $8, between $6 and $8, hopefully. So that takes care of like the first flat of figurines that I got. And then this stuff right up front here came from another flat. Now, these I think I actually paid like $4 for these items here. We'll go and show you that right now. Now these, mid-century, I want to say probably the 50s, more likely. We've got this nice tile work little bowl here, and you can see there, it says Yukago Ceramic Japan. Oh, at one point I thought that meant something. UCAGCO. United Ceramic and Glass Co., maybe? That would make sense if it was. Thing right there. So really cool. That was included. I don't know. I have to do a little research on this. This is really cool, isn't it, huh? It's like a stiffened lace type material, and little booty there, Victorian style. She's a dancer, and somebody wrote all over the bottom, 1967. And then we got You Could Go Again, China hand painted. So pretty cool. Then we have here, I think it's like a little proprietor or a moonshine guy. He has his jug here, Japan. I don't know if this is more likely to be probably a booth item, this little guy here. By the way, I have another haul to show you. I'll do it later. I don't have, it'll be a separate haul, and that's completely of salt and pepper shakers. I got a really outstanding deal, and I'll show you that. That'll be a whole thing. But got that little guy there. This is a little pig, you put the money in, piggy bank. And it's made by Purina Advertising. I looked this up. It actually doesn't do very well online, so I'm going to put this one in the booth. Very cool little advertising piece there. This is just really spectacular, and I already forgot what they call this. Oh, I just remembered. It's a bloomer girl. Ah! Whenever you show your britches. So there she is, on really great shape, and made by Lefton. This little pot right here is so cute. I didn't really notice it at first. I'm really impulsive at these auctions and barely pay attention, and sit there and look at every single thing before I bid. I know, really, really ignorant. But this is so cute. Little green Enamelware teapot. I don't know if it's that old or if it's like truly old, but it looks pretty. It looks like it looks the part. This would be really cute for Christmas, coming up, whatever. Really neat, though. That's probably a booth item right there. And we'll see on the price. I don't know. I can't imagine anything over 20, and I wouldn't want anything below 10. So, if that helps. Another little boot here. Beautiful rose work on here. I don't see hardly any issues at all with that. And then, again, Lefton. It's marked on the bottom. So that's pretty darn cool. This I thought was really special. It is a little miniature tea set, and that's for size, so you can see how small it is. Just so cute with the little spoon and everything. And it is Limoges, France. Right like that. There is an issue with it, and it's not so noticeable, but we've got a little chipmunk right there. Can you see right there, a little chip? And fine. It's really pretty good considering. So this might go in the booth. I have to say, maybe $6 to $8 for it because it's cute and kind of impractical. Oh, this here, it says Japan, little thing. I don't know. I don't know about the price on this. We'll see. Here we have a little Oriental vase. I do terribly with Oriental stuff. I cannot seem to sell it. Some people claim that it's popular and they can do it, and I don't know. This is unmarked, so I'm just going to try in the booth for maybe $8 and see if I can flip it. But I've got other things like this in the booth, and they're just not moving. I don't know. This is beautiful, and it has some paperwork in here. Well, I should have probably done this ahead of time. I actually haven't read this yet. Let's see. Mount Joy type, Joy with an E, 1985. But I wonder if that's when it was made. I don't know. Well, there it is. Sort of has like a Bohemia glass look to it to me. But I don't think that it is that. But either way, we'll put it in the booth, I think. Unless somebody knows otherwise, I don't know. There's a slight gold accenting here along this ruffle, too. So take that for what it's worth. This here, oh, wait, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let me think here. Okay, here's the big surprise. So these two guys right here, and then all of this, and those two there, not that stuff back there. So this all right here, I paid $2 for. Everyone was sleeping on the job at that auction. I don't know what was going on. Now, I will say there was a lot of things that were going for crazy high prices. So I was just happy to get this. Very lucky considering. I think one of my favorite things out of this selection here is this here. This took me forever to figure out. I contacted Scott at the old Curiosity Shop because I just could not figure this out. And I even wrote myself a note so I wouldn't forget. It is Little Jewel by Imperial Glass from 1927, and they reintroduced it again in 1929, but it didn't go on. It didn't have like a long life or anything like that. So very short time period, but it's really pretty. It's black glass. Other companies that this could have been was, oh crap, L.E. Smith, maybe? I hope that's right. L.E. Smith was known for black glass. This one, however, it was Imperial. And a lot of attention I put into trying to figure out this diamond pattern because many glass makers have things similar to this. And as you can see there, has a nice fun starburst on the bottom. But, some people call this diamond optic, double diamond, diamond block. Did I say that? So there's different names for this, but there are differences. You can't just arbitrarily call everything with the diamond block, So I did the research, found the original old catalog. It's called Little Jewel by Imperial Glass. So that's really awesome. And you can see that it is older based on, I don't know if you can tell how this is wobbly right here in the glass, looking straight down on it. It's not a perfect square. That's just due to the way that glass was made. It wasn't perfect. Okay, then we also have here this salt and pepper shaker. Love it. They are in perfect shape, and they are made in Japan. There's a little stamp right there you can read. So they are older. Really awesome, and they were part of the group for $2. You cannot beat that. So I don't know if this will go in the booth or not. Probably once I do a little research, it might go online. The paint job on these are spectacular. And I think if they go online, it's under $20, over $15. Oh, let's just say like $18 with free shipping probably on those. So very cool. Then we have I'm going to speed up a little bit. I know this is getting a little bit ridiculous with all this. We got some cats here. They're just Japan. Not too spectacular in that. I have one of these in my booth right now. Same exact thing. So this one I might see online, and it might go online, made in Japan. We have here a little magnifying type sliding glass there. Little elephant with like a lusterware type job going on, made in Japan. Two a salt and pepper shaker set with the little trains. Those are cute. pair of squirrels. Actually, no, they're not redware. They're just ceramic, uncoated. And then we have these Blue Jays. Yeah, Blue Jay salt and pepper made by Enesco. They're also unglazed. Then we have here, these are not salt and pepper shakers, but they're little figurine angels made in Japan. F to that. I wonder who the maker is. I probably do a little research, but hardly matters really. So there they are. And then we've got a little booty here with a spur. Not sure what this is. Is it an ashtray? Could be for one cigarette. Little cat here. This is adorable. Lots of crazing, micro crazing when you look up close here to it, but no noticeable large chips or anything except there on the ear, I guess. But really cute, unique shape. I haven't seen this type very often, and it's a pretty large size, really. We have got a little cat. This one looks a little bit more stern. This is a cute dog. There we are. Doggy. This is actually made in occupied Japan. Didn't know that until I got it home. So there we are. Little duck with a basket. Here we have a ceramic squirrel. This is actually made to go on the wall. So you can hang a screw, put it in that hole there, and hang it on the wall. So it's climbing up the wall. And normally there is a smaller one that goes with it. So it's the big one and then a small one. I've sold the big one with the small one online as a set. I've also sold online just the big one, and I've also sold online just a small one. I get them quite often, and they do really well. So this guy here will go online. We've got a wooden elephant, another cat, bone china made in Taiwan, and then lots of cute little things here. This, I don't know what they're made out of. If anybody happens to know what this material is here, it feels kind of like wood. It might be wood, but there's mold lines down the spines. I wonder what that is. We've got a Dalmatian, a little piggy with a flower, and then a tiny little elephant here. And then this guy, looks like, I don't know. It reminds me of, I don't know what it reminds me of. But then we got a winking Santa, Japan, ceramic, in terrible shape with the cold painted red accenting. This is cute. Elephant. It's going to go in my circus display. It's not terribly old. It says live cargo, handle with care. And it is Enesco 1974 with an elephant inside of it. And then we've got a goat, billy goat, probably. And this is a chalkware dog. Chalkware. So, and it is chalkware. I did a little scratchy scratch on the back, and oh gosh, I'm not even done. I've got a few things back here. Okay, so right. This was still in the, this group here for $2. This is Francoma. Isn't that crazy? Francoma. What's he doing? And then this one here. So these will probably go in the booth, maybe, unless they prove to be financially better online. Hobnail. We have a hobnail, what do you call that? A pitcher. I actually bought this for $1. This was just, I was like, nobody was bidding, and I was like, I'll buy it for $1. Probably go in the booth. Then we've got another hen on a nest. I bought that for $1. Then this here, I believe, yep, I think it was only $2. Between $2 and $4 for this gold mirror. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I think that's a spectacular price. It's pretty heavy. I don't know if it's cast iron that's been painted. I'm thinking either that or it's just like a pot metal kind of a thing. I don't know. But all in all, very, very cool. It's single-sided as well. And then I bought this here for $1. It's one of these aluminum made by Regal Supreme Aluminum. Probably go in the booth because this is just because I said so. All right. Hiding under the table, we have some stuffed animals. I did buy a box of stuffed animals for $1. Most of them is trash, but these here are the ones that I thought were kind of cool. The reason why I bought the box to begin with is because I seen Lamb Chop hanging out. She was kind of on the top. So I don't believe this is actually the correct size. The tag says Avon, so Avon probably put out a line that were, I don't know, similar but not the same as the Sherry Lewis one. But, and you know, everything's really attached, so it's meant to be just like this, a Christmas version. We'll see what this Christmas version does. I don't know. If it does better online, probably. And then this is also a puppet of a koala, maybe? Sort of raggedy there. Bad hair day. And it says here, it says some words in there. But it's a puppet. And then we have a Smurf. So we'll see if that's, you know, if that's even worth listing. This one here, though, it is very, very stiff, which means, oh, Stella, don't even begin. Very stiff. It feels like straw. Can you hear? Can you hear that? Stella! So this, anyway, this looks like a very old stuffed animal to me. The tag, oh yeah, that's another little thing. Look at that, it says Japan. So probably an old carnival prize, if I had to guess. Maybe from the 50s. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear a spot on the table. I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the dog, and then I'll be right back. All right, not much left to go. We've just got this stuff right here. I was able to get all of these little miniature oil lamps for, was it $2? Yeah, it was very, very silly. It was basically $2. And these will go in the booth. And I think I'm gonna put each one, maybe between $2 and $5 in the booth. And that's how we'll sell all of those. This set of things right here. So this, was that? Oh, and we got the Indian chief here. So these 4 items right here, I paid $1 for. Very cool. These recipe spikes or receipt spikes do very well. I mean, I'm able to sell them pretty easily online. So probably about $15 a piece on these guys. I need to try to straighten out this nail. And then we do have one bookend here. It's pretty heavy. You know, it's pretty heavy Indian guy there. And, oh, look at that. He has the peace symbol on there. So I wonder, how old is that? So we'll see about this. And then I'm not sure what this is. It's like a little, was that a lion or some kind of a little Oriental figure? Made in Japan, has a hole in it. If anybody happens to know what that's about, I don't know. Back here, we actually have 2 lamps. Now, this one is kind of sort of like a brass style, or well, it is brass, I guess. And it's a lamp. I paid $1 for it. Very good price. That'll go in the booth. I think it'll do pretty well there. Probably be under $15, more than $8. So somewhere in that range. This one here, I bought it really just for the cord. I think that the style is not too great, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I got it with other things. I don't even remember what else I got this lamp with. So I did not buy it for the lamp. And whatever I bought it with, I paid $1. So this cord is going to be useful for if I need to do something, fix a lamp. And speaking of which, I actually did get my lamp working in the bedroom. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. All right, this is actually the lamp that I got in the trash whenever I was doing a trash dive once. And so it was completely free. The, it's not called a lid, the shade, the lamp shade, I picked off of one of those other lamps that I just showed you. So I was able to salvage a lampshade. I did not have one for this. And then I rewired it. So I put a new cord on it because the cord that was on it was not very reliable. So I did that, and it's fully working now. So I'm so happy that we have a nice lamp over here to just really accentuate the whole nature vibe. Pinckneyville, Illinois. Not extremely close, but it's close enough. So I will try to probably put that in the booth. And then I don't know why I got this. It was probably just came with something that says cream, another great booth item. And then this came with something else. I didn't, seek it out. Just says Moonlight on Lake Worth, Palm Beach. It's really falling apart here. What is it, like a lithograph or not sure, 1903. So pretty neat. And then this here, last thing, we've got an assortment of, looks like ladies' watch clasps, I think. I did not know that they came with my stuff, but they were in a small, like, closed thing, and got home and I found them. So they're pretty cool. I will see what these go for online as a group, as a lot. I think that for someone who restores jewelry, they'll be very valuable to them, or useful at least. But they're pretty cool. Lots of Art Deco styles here. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video with that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.